Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we are reading for September 26th, 27th, 28th, and 29th, Monday through Thursday. Now, if you're new to the channel, this is going to be the same introduction for all of the readings, okay? So if you want to, after you've watched it at least once, I hope, if you want to bypass or if you cross-watch, go right down there and I will have time-stamped the intro so you can just go click and bypass this whole thing. Okay? Okay. Hope you watch it at least one time though. Now, you know that when it is during Monday through Thursday, I am using my Radley Valentine deck, my Archangel Power Tarot cards. I will follow up with one from my Guardian Angel Tarot cards. We will pull one from my Inspirational Wisdom from Angels and Fairies. Still have to look at the box. And this is by Frances Monroe and artwork by Judy Mastrangelo. And then I will follow up with Emily Anderson's Crystal deck. Now, for this reading, what we're going to do is we're going to do a universal reading. What's going on in this world? And for that, I will use my Waite Rider Traditional Tarot. And I'm going to use my Osha Zen Tarot I'll pull one for that. For some reason, they called to me today. Anyway, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like. Leave the rest. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself up to higher power. My job is just to really just deliver the message. And hopefully, I know that it will get to whoever needed to hear it. And hopefully it makes sense, okay? Anyway, couple of things. We're going to go back to the astrological charts per se. We do have our new moon on the 25th in Libra. I have talked about that. One thing I forgot was that Mercury is retrograde, and it does retrograde back into Virgo on the 23rd. So it will be there. I think it's there until it goes direct on the 1st of October. Now, you know, Virgo is our home energy. It's earth energy. It is our home, job, money, career. Mercury is about, electronics, is about messages, is about, hearing news. The thing about Mercury, when it goes retrograde, it is always about, and especially around this time of year, it is about karma being resolved. There is a lot of Empress energy that I get when Mercury goes retrograde. And so I would say that since this is retrograding back into Virgo, there's going to be a lot of interesting energies around your home, job, money, career, and, like I said, and your home. So, there could be a lot of blessings. There could be a lot of resolutions. There could be a lot of cleaning up the energies around those too, if you have some weird stuff going on. Now, it's not a good time. It's always said it's not a good time to buy electronics. So if you have to, and I've had to buy electronics during this time, get the warranty. Okay? So on the 28th, we do have Mars, which is in Gemini, trining with Saturn, which is in Aquarius, and Saturn is retrograde. That's going to have some interesting energy because remember, Saturn in Aquarius is about illusions versus reality. And Mars in Gemini. Gemini is an air sign. Aquarius is an air sign. So they're going to have that common base, the making the plans, intellectual energies going on. But Mars is also the warrior planet, okay? Has a lot of Aries. Well, this is Mars Aries, kind of, potato type of thing. But Mars and Gemini trining this. Now, they're kind of supporting each other. So, so there's going to be there's going to be a big push, I would say, around this 28th, 29th, when there's going to be a lot of truth wanting to come out, wanting to be revealed. The 29th, Venus does enter Libra, which is his home. So that's in itself will be very nice too, because Venus is, love, relationships. Now it can be a little bit on the jealous side, but Libra wants to create some balance. So whatever we're hearing on the 28th, it will be tempered a little bit by the light and it's almost like a balm, okay? A balm, like if you've got a burn and you put this balm on it, it just makes it feel that much better, okay? So we've got some interesting stuff going on we will see what we will see. We have still a lot of the pressures from the retrogrades, like what we have 6 planets retrograde, and that has a lot of, what do we want to say with that? That has a lot of, taking the piece of coal and turning that into the diamond. Okay? Okay, so let's see what we have here when we're going to go and do the universal reading with our Weight Rider. Reminder again, I will put the timestamp. I hope I remember now, back down there so you can bypass. Okay. And I want to thank you all. You guys, I really appreciate everybody who comments, who likes, shares, subscribes. You guys are wonderful with that. I had a bunch, well, not a bunch, but maybe about, 2 handfuls of comments come up that never had seen before. So they were like about 3, 4, 5 months old. So sorry if I don't get to answer your comments. I'm very sorry. Sometimes they get trapped into YouTube land and I don't quite know where they're at, or they just don't pop up. So just know that right now I am current on all my comments, and I do really appreciate all your kind words. Anyway, let's see. Higher power, what do we have for this world? What's going on, especially for the week of the 26th through the 29th? First card is the Emperor. Now, we have a 4. 4 has our very stable energy, leadership energy, organization energy. This is major arcana energy. The Emperor has a lot of masculine, divine energy. The Emperor is, the Emperor wants order. The Emperor wants to rule the right, rule correctly. The Emperor wants to be heard. The Emperor is trying to push his way, or I don't know, is it pushing his way? The Emperor wants order. Order in the world. Order in whatever it is that needs to have order. Stability. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's always a very kind energy. Sometimes the Emperor has to yell a little bit. Sometimes the Emperor has to do something to really get people's attention also. So there's Emperor energy here. It always amazes me that, his one knee is kind of shown, right? I know it's a strange little thing, not quite sure why that amazes me, but it's almost like he either sat down or he's ready to get up. And it kind of reminds me of a parent, if I have to tell you again, I'm going to get up, and you're not going to be happy. So there's something going on with that Emperor, and it's best if we let him it's best if the Emperor just stays where the Emperor is supposed to be, and we don't do anything to get him off his throne. Anyway, let's see what our next card is here. Okay, so this is the 2. This is a 2. This is, 2 is about balance, is about crossroads, choices, is also coming together. This is the Pentacle energy. Pentacle is our earth energy. Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. All of those have some stuff going on. Venus is in Virgo right now, so it is trying to create a loving type of home energy. Like I said, we have Capricorn, we have Pluto in retrograde, we also have Uranus in retrograde, so those energies are a little unsettling. Those energies are a little, not unstable to the world per se, but maybe a little unstable for us, okay? We're just feeling the pinch. We're feeling the money pinch, okay? So the Pentacle energy does try to create balance, wants balance in our money, in our job, in our creation, in whatever it is that we make, okay? But I kind of feel like there's a pinch. Like there's a pinch with this energy. There's some, the waves behind, here's the ship. The ship is kind of rocking and rolling, doesn't necessarily have the stability. Whoever is holding this is kind of like, he's holding on. He's trying to create a balance, and the balance is taking all of his efforts. Anyway, let's see what we've got going here. But we have the Sun coming out, and the Sun is a positive energy. Now, a lot of times if you're going to use the major arcanas for yes-no questions, I kind of do a little cheat and I put a yes and I put a yes here. So whatever it is, whatever the trouble is, whatever the balance we're trying to achieve, whatever the, hey, we're like that juggler that has all the plates spinning on those sticks, and it's just a little bit of a hard time. This does say that things will be better, okay? We just have to have faith. We have to stay in the light. Now, the sun is always about things will be fine, things will do good. You're doing what you need to do. This is always about a good job. Stay steady, have faith. There's the sunflowers growing, and in many times I'm in the northern hemisphere. The sunflowers are still, quite prolific. So things are blooming, things are happening. The sun doesn't necessarily have this wonderful, doesn't have a malevolent energy, doesn't have a negative, is just kind of watching and waiting too. So I kind of get this watching and waiting from the sun, but I do feel that things will go well with the sun. It's just him. It's just him that I'm kind of getting just watch. Hey, you want me to get up? It reminds me of my, when I was a child and my dad would be yelling to the girls, because we have one boy, but was at the end of the family, and it was kind of like, don't make me come up and get you. Don't make me get out of bed. Don't make me, you do what you're supposed to do. So not quite sure where we're at with all of this. You guys tell me what you're thinking about this. I do feel like this does have a balance. This is trying to balance, possibly work life, but trying to balance money energies also. But 2 major arcanas, very strong. 2 divine energies, very strong, kind of saying things will work out no matter what the struggle is. Those boats rocking and rolling does show that it may not necessarily feel or seem steady, but things will work the way they're supposed to work. Okay? Let's see what our Osha Zen Tarot cards have to say. Let's see, one more time. Higher power, what do you have? Here, let go. We're going to just pull the one card out. Here we are. Laziness. Now we have a 9. We have a 9, and numbers are very, very important. They really are. And we need to really put the positive energies into these numbers. Numbers can be, numbers are, what is this? Numbers don't lie, but yet statistics can be manipulated. So we always want to use the numbers, and we want to put the positive spin and the positive energies in the number. So 9s have a, let's wrap it up, let's get this done, you're about, this is what needs to be done. It's interesting, here's this man looking at his board, looking at what he has ahead of himself, doesn't see that everything is kind of collapsing behind him. Part of it has been, part of his issues is that he's just too content with what he has, and he's not necessarily working on that stability, especially with that Emperor energy. So that is the laziness energy. Many of us can claim, this card, but it's kind of like, hey, something's creeping up on us. Something's creeping up on us, and we gotta get going. We gotta get going. So anyway. Interesting stuff for this week. Let me know what you're thinking about it. Let me know how you read these cards. Also, to comment below and like, share, subscribe, click on the bell. But why don't we now start our readings? Hello to my Libras, and happy birthday season to you. So I've had a lot of Libras, and they're like, how is Libra season going to come to me? And I do think that the year is going to be a better year, but we still have some major cleanup to do. What does that mean? Not quite sure, except that I have a bunch of cards that just fell on the floor. So let me go down and pick them up. We have a bunch of cards for you, and this one is the one, we're going to pick this up. This one is the one that faced up. So what does that mean for you? Oh, and now, there we go. Focus. We have a new beginning. This is a new beginning for my Libras. Things are happening around you, but with all new beginnings, there's always a lot of trial and error. There's always a lot of, having to get on your big kid pants, kind of like facing your fears, facing where it is you're going, making some plans to have this new beginning also. So it is stepping outside of your comfort zone. Now we have a 20. This is a major arcana. This is the Judgment card. This is Archangel Jeremiah, who brings about a lot of hope and a lot of positive energy. But we have a 22 is a crossroads, 0 is God's source energy, new beginning, judgment. You have to this is a time where you have to really kind of learn from your past. Where it says history will, if you don't learn from your past, history repeats itself. So this is that time. Learn from your past. Look at everything that you need to look at. Look at all the good, the bad, the successes, the failures, the things you like, the things you don't like, maybe about even yourself. And again, this is all this, things will be like, starting out, and there will be, this is a new journey for you. Okay. However, it's also a scary journey, not in a bad way, but there is a sense of leaving some security to go to something that's a little unknown. So, like I said, people have been out. I've had a lot of Libras saying, what's going to happen? And yeah, last year was a kind of we talked about that. It was like your scales got stuck, so you jumped on them, and then they just went wild and, wiggly woggly all over the place. There is still some hard lessons to learn. There is still some rocks or some stuff to get through. But new beginnings for you, my Libras. Starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Now, these are the ones that fell. I have no idea what any of these say. Remember, reversed cards, and there's one. They do have a little stronger energies. Let's see what we have here. Let's pull this down just a touch so we can see it a little bit better. There we go. Okay, new beginnings. Let's see what we've got here. Next card is the 5 of Gabriel. Well, this is, 5 changes. Positive, negative. It doesn't matter. Still a little bit of stress. Gabriel is our fire energy. It is our Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Yeah, Jupiter is in Aries right now. So did I say something going on with Jupiter and Venus when it goes into Libra? I'm not quite sure about that. Anyway, don't worry about that. Sorry, just going off. But we do have some of this very positive, fortunate energy, very fiery energy that's there for you with this. However, the 5 is, like I said, there's a little bit of struggle. There's a little bit of stuff you have to get through. There's some blockages. There's some doors to open. There's some doors to maybe even kick open. Okay? But it doesn't mean you can't do it. In fact, the thing is about this, my Libra, is that you can do it. But it's always a choice. Okay? Here we are. A challenge you can resolve. This is important for you now. This line, write this down. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. Withdraw from the drama of others. You'll do much better by doing that. Okay? Next card is the Page of Gabriel. Now, court cards, dual energies. Page's underlying energy is Earth. Work, job, career, money, money also. But again, we have that fire energy, that passionate energy. So if you've been looking for a new job, if you've been looking for a new income, if you've been looking for a new way to create a different way to save, to make your dollars stretch or whatever it is, whatever your currency is, stretch, this is a good week for you to do this in. Doesn't mean that it won't still be a good week the next week or the next week after. But the Page also has an enthusiasm. Page wants to really get started on his adventure or her adventure. The Page also brings about news of an opportunity. Okay? So, the Page of Gabriel is energetic, brave, optimistic, but playful. You need to have a little more fun, my Libras, and you need to make your work a little more enjoyable. Okay, follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge. Opportunities for excitement and adventure. So let's see. This is the one that's reversed. Change your life. So this is a 16. So we have a 2, 0, 5, a 1, 6. 1, again, new beginnings. 10, transition. 6 is the number of man. It's the energy you put into something. 1 plus 6 is a 7. Divine energy, divine guidance, covering. Archangel Chamuel, this is also the Tower card. But in the Tower card has a little bit of a rougher energy, a little bit more of a sudden in your face energy. The change your life it's still, I'm not going to say that it's totally, like, oh, gentle kittens and rainbows type of energy, but it is, again, especially with these fire energies around it, it is something that you really want to make use of, okay? Change your life is exactly what it talks about. A sudden revelation that offers freedom, break free of procrastination, embrace the opportunities that change brings. So some of the times the opportunities come to you and you just kind of like, not quite sure I want to go there. We're kind of, and again, choices. This is kind of saying, hey, at least check it out. Your last card, let's see what this is all about. The 4 of Gabriel. So you've got a lot of fire energy here, my Libras. 4, again, stability, leadership, organization. And this is a happy outcome. This is something to celebrate. This is weddings. This is happier times. You can see, there's this positive energy. The young couple is dancing under the gazebo, or at least embracing, or kind of having a moment. Okay, so whatever this is all about, it is something that you will actually feel good about towards the end of the week. Time for a celebration. Abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. So let go. Just let go. Now let's see. Guardian angels. What do you have for my Libras? Guardian angels, what do you have for our Libras here? What do you have here? So yeah, there's change. Not always an easy, kind of scary, kind of like, can I do this? Yeah, you can definitely do it. Again, if you choose. It's always your choice, my Libras. So let's see what we've got here. But this, I do love this. Celebrate. Celebrate you. Celebrate where you've been and where you're going to. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Be open to success. This is a 7. This would be, I think this is the Chariot energy. Remember, 7 is a divine umbrella, is a divine guidance. So this is be open to success. Look at all the wonderful things you can do when you listen to your divine guidance. You've balanced so many priorities and have come out a winner. There will be a lot of recognition and praise headed your way, but don't be shy. Allow others to shower you with the gratitude you deserve. So be open. Part of this, all these changes, be open. How do you do that? Hey, I just basically say, whatever this is, to higher power, to God, Holy Spirit, I am open. I am open to your blessings, And I do ask, please please bless me. Now, we do have that new moon, which is another time for you, my Libras, to really be open and really embrace the changes. Okay? So let's see what we've got here. This is the inspirational wisdom from Angels and Fairies. So let's see what we've got here for my Libras. Libra. What do we have for our Libras here? Let's see. Okay, this one is reversed. Spirit guides. Are you using your spirit guides? Are you asking your guardian angels? Are you asking your ancestors? Are you talking to the ones that are on the other side of the veil? Now, you want to keep them, you want to be protected as you do that, but they're there for you. And this is a great time, my Libras, to be doing that. Okay, so here we go. And this is, the past has been difficult, but now is the time to believe in your abilities and walk your pathway with confidence. Yeah, the last year has been difficult, but now's the time. You have to believe in you. You have to believe in you, okay? And you have to believe in your abilities. Here we go. Let's see what we've got here. What crystal or energy is helpful for my Libras? What will be helpful for Libras this week? What will be helpful? You can carry them, put them at your bedside. Here we go. Fluorite, personal protection, getting organized, an aura cloak, cooperation. Remember I said to, leave the drama, leave the, wherever, what did it talk about drama? Leave drama behind. Anyway, an aura cloak. That's interesting. Don't let anyone get into your personal space. Don't let anyone get into your personal energies. Okay? Interesting stuff for my Libras. Kind of goes along how I see the whole year, or the whole astrological year for you unfolding. So have faith in yourself. Believe in yourself. A little scary, but you can do this. Okay, my Libras, take a moment, please, to go down and like, share, subscribe. Click on that bell for notifications. Comment. Let me know how this read for you. As always, though, my Libras, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.